Since the coronavirus outbreak hit, we have all been in uncharted waters. More than 2 million Texans have applied for unemployment benefits, and many small business owners are just struggling right now to stay afloat after stay-at-home orders and quarantines. Well, Wichita Falls Chamber of Commerce CEO Henry Florsham has been following all of the economic impacts of all of this. Thanks so much for being a part of the show, Henry, today.
Yeah, glad to be here.
What are you hearing from members right now about what their economic future looks like as the reopening process now is finally underway?
Well, it's underway, but what we're hearing is it's not enough for not enough types of businesses. There are still businesses that can't open. There's still a lot of lack of clarity about why this business can open and why it doesn't make sense for this one to open. And then a lot of the rules that are in place, like 25% occupancy caps for restaurants, just don't make sense. You've got a lot of businesses that can safely distance their employees and their customers that are not being allowed to operate in a way that they could to actually make enough money to justify coming back into business.
You know, we know events like Hotter Than Hell 100 generate just revenue by pulling in many, many thousands of people to our community. Just about every popular event in this area is not happening this year now. So tell us about what I would think is going to be a huge economic impact to this community.
Yeah, and it's not just Hotter Than Hell. The Oil Bowl Classic, the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame induction, there's so many that provide a huge cultural boost and an economic boost to our city. And the challenge is this: you can't just wait until a week before the event and decide if you're going to do it. Hotter Than Hell, for example, thousands of volunteers and dollars spent and visitors committing to come into town, and they could have the event, and we don't know what the environment's going to look like in August. They could say we're going to have the event, and comes August and nobody's willing to travel. And so it's a tough decision to make. But, you know, and I don't envy the decision makers that have to make those calls, but I think they made the right call. The challenge is that leaves a hole in our economy. That's, you know, millions of dollars of economic impact every single year, not just from Hotter Than Hell, but so many other events, and our businesses are going to be hurting because of it.
Right. I'd hate to make those decisions too. You're doing a daily video on Facebook now and have since the shelter in place began, I believe. Also, you've launched an interview series called The Pulse. Tell us why it's important for you to stay connected right now in these days of pandemic.
Well, on a normal day, one of the most important roles of the Chamber is to keep our membership, our business community, in the loop on what's going on related to business. And so when we got to a situation where we couldn't meet on a regular basis, we said, okay, how can we do this? And yeah, the first day we were at home, I did a quick video, just a little amateur video using my laptop, giving the business community some ideas of things they should be looking at to get through this. And I don't know, we had like 15,000 views or something crazy. And so the next morning I shot another one and people watched. And so we just kept it up, telling the story of this city, of what's going on that the business community needs to know about, some things that they could do to help themselves and others. And so that led into, well, how do we provide connections and content from other community leaders? And that led to the idea for The Pulse. And so we've done 3 episodes now where I interview, we've done the mayor, Superintendent Kurt, and we just finished up with Colonel Kenyon Bell from Shepherd Air Force Base, giving the citizens of Wichita Falls a chance to, one, ask questions of those people and learn more about what they're doing to get through this and helping their organizations get through this. And then second, it's a real close personal look at these individuals as well. And so again, it's been really well received, and we're just going to keep doing whatever we can in whatever way we can to reach the audience and keep people connected.
I'll bet it's very much appreciated from a lot of people. Henry Florsham, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, by the way, you can catch The Pulse on our Facebook page every Wednesday afternoon at 3 and also every Sunday evening at 5:30 on Texomashomepage.com.